I think that parapsychology looks at very, very important questions. I mean, the most important question to me is, what does it mean to be human? And over the years, both from my anthropology background and looking in questions in parapsychology, and being around other areas of human endeavor, I've worked in and around the legal field. I've worked with scientists. My dad was a sports producer, so I've been around athletes and looking at their issues of performance. It's really clear that we set limitations on ourselves. And yes, there are physical limitations of the universe, but we're setting a lot of limits on ourselves as human beings. And to say that you can't do this puts us in a position where we don't do this. There are so many aspects of human ability, from creativity to physical performance, where thinking you can't do something prevents you from doing something. It bothers me, because it says again that here's what we are as humans, we're nothing more, and yet again and again we're expanding the boundaries in other areas. We find people can do things unusually. People can be very ultra creative. People can be geniuses. People can have extraordinary physical performance contrary to what everybody tells us is possible. So we're really talking about the limits of the possible for human beings. And this field is that field that is looking at the limitations and how to get past the limitations that we think we have as humans. And that's an incredibly important thing, especially when we're talking about going any further in evolution, in society. And it also looks at one other question. And I think it's a root question that makes people very, very nervous and afraid. And that is that if I'm able to get information from the world around me and interact with people without even talking to you, we're talking about interconnectedness. We're all connected at some level. And we've heard that quite a bit about the environment, that we're all part of a continuum, and what you do over here affects something on the other side of the world. This is a direct connection that what you think and how you think affects the world around you as well. And that scares people big time. And we have to look at that question and figure out ways to actually get people past that block, that fear, because we'll all decide that here's how the world works and we'll be okay. We'll be quite okay. But until we take a look at those questions, until we can really get people around the world in other disciplines to really look at those questions, we're kind of stuck back when computers were tubes and such, and nobody had developed a silicon chip. We're at that point where if we can get past people's blocks, we can do absolutely amazing things and open up the universe, I think, to us for the future.